Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Savannah Chrisley now knows what type of guy she'll marry. Savannah Chrisley has revealed that she now knows what type of guy she will marry. She has had her fair share of failed relationships. She recently had another with Robert Shiver. However, she is talking about marriage, children, and all things settling down. She told Grayson what kind of guy she sees herself marrying now that she has dated around. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Savannah Chrisley has another ended relationship. Savannah Chrisley was dating Robert Shiver while her parents were in prison. He had children from a previous marriage and was going through a rough divorce. His ex-wife hired a hitman to kill him. However, he is still alive and well, and his ex is in prison. So Savannah and Robert were both going through a hard time when they were dating. It ended up not working out. However, Savannah has not elaborated as to why the two of them are no longer together. Fans would love to know the details, but she will probably keep quiet on this one. Regardless, Savannah has not had the best of luck when it comes to dating. However, she now knows what she is going to be looking for. She now knows what type of guy she will marry. Savannah Chrisley has revealed that she now knows what type of guy she will marry. Grayson called her out and let her know that the family seems to lean towards chaos and toxicity. However, she says she cannot do that life anymore and wants someone older and serious. Fans are shocked to hear she wants someone older. However, she did not clarify how much older she wants her future husband to be. It seems as though Savannah now wants an older man. This makes sense as she wants someone who is ready to settle down and start a life together. While she has been engaged before, this still was not the relationship for her. Fans are hoping that she will soon find her forever person. However, she is not in too much of a rush for this to happen. Savannah Chrisley has never shied away from speaking her truth. From the highs of her family's reality TV fame to the lowest valleys of her parents' incarceration, she has carried herself with a mix of boldness and vulnerability that makes her both relatable and inspiring. But one area of her life that fans have watched unfold with curiosity, and sometimes concern, is her love life. After a string of relationships that ended in heartbreak, headlines, and lessons learned the hard way, Savannah is finally saying she knows what kind of man she will marry. And in true Savannah fashion, she isn't whispering it. She's declaring it. For years, Savannah's romantic life has been scrutinized, from her on-again, off-again relationship with Nick Curtiles to rumors swirling about new suitors in Nashville. But if you listen closely to Savannah now, you hear a woman who is no longer searching for validation in the wrong places. Instead, she's building a list of qualities, not of perfection, but of purpose, that she insists her future husband will have. Lesson 1. Stability over flash. Savannah grew up in a world of luxury, designer handbags, and glossy appearances thanks to Chrisley Knows Best. But the older she gets, the more she recognizes that flashy isn't the same as stable. A man with a shiny car and endless promises isn't necessarily the man who can stand beside her when life caves in. And Savannah knows about life caving in. When Todd and Julie Chrisley reported to prison, Savannah unexpectedly became the guardian of her younger brother Grayson and niece Chloe. That life-altering responsibility revealed something to her. She doesn't have time for a man who can't show up. Stability is now her non-negotiable. The guy I marry, Savannah has admitted, isn't going to be the loudest in the room. He's going to be the one who shows up when nobody else does. This realization narrows the field considerably. It isn't about southern charm or good looks anymore. It's about character. The kind of character that can withstand storms. Lesson 2. Age isn't just a number. Savannah once leaned toward partners closer to her own age, men who shared her stage of life and energy. But lately, she's been joking, and perhaps not so joking, that she may end up marrying someone older. Not just a few years, but significantly older. Why? Because, as Savannah explains, younger men often come with immaturity, ego, or a lack of direction. She's seen enough toxicity to know she doesn't want to raise her partner. She already has her hands full raising her siblings. What she wants now is a man who has lived, who has made mistakes, who has settled into who he is. A man with enough wisdom to help guide, not compete. Savannah laughs when she talks about it, but there's sincerity under the humor. "I'm not saying I need a sugar daddy," she teases. "But maybe I need someone with a little salt in their beer." Faith at the core. One thing that has never wavered for Savannah, even in her most difficult seasons, is her faith. She has publicly wrestled with God, questioned his plans, and admitted when she's been angry. But she always circles back to the foundation she was raised on. Faith is non-negotiable. The man she marries will not just sit in a pew to appease her. He'll walk with her in belief, pray with her when things feel impossible, and push her closer to God when she feels far away. For Savannah, faith isn't a side dish in a relationship. It's the main course. "I can't build a family with someone who doesn't believe in something bigger than themselves," she once said. And given everything she's endured, that standard is immovable. Lesson 4. Humor is healing. If you've watched even 5 minutes of Savannah Chrisley's Instagram stories or podcast, you know she's quick-witted, sarcastic, and often hilariously blunt. But humor for her isn't just entertainment, it's medicine. Her future husband, she insists, will be someone who makes her laugh. Someone who can lighten the mood when the heaviness of her family's reality threatens to take over. She doesn't need a comedian, but she needs a partner who knows when to crack a joke, when to remind her life isn't always serious, and when to turn her tears into giggles. Savannah has seen how laughter can carry people through grief. She's lived it. And so, in her vision of her future marriage, humor is essential, not optional. Lesson 5. Family first. Savannah has never been just Savannah. She has always been part of the Chrisley crew, even when that family unit was fractured by public scandal. Today, her role is even larger. She's a mother figure to Chloe and Grayson, a sister, a daughter, a caretaker. Any man who hopes to stand beside her doesn't just marry Savannah. He marries into the whirlwind of Chrisley responsibilities. Her future husband, she says, will be someone who embraces that, not resents it. He won't see Chloe and Grayson as obstacles, but as blessings. He won't complain about the chaos, but roll up his sleeves and join it. This isn't a package deal. It's a family deal, Savannah insists. The type of man defined. So what type of man will Savannah Chrisley marry? Not a boy trying to play games. Not someone dazzled by her fame or bank account. Not someone unwilling to grow. He'll be a man who values stability over showmanship, likely has some years of wisdom on her, shares her faith deeply, can laugh even when the world feels unkind, loves her family as much as he loves her. It's not a checklist of perfection, but a blueprint of priorities that only life experience could have carved out. A new chapter ahead. Fans have watched Savannah stumble, fall, cry, and rise again. Now, they're seeing a woman who knows her worth in a way she might not have before. The men of her past may have taught her what she doesn't want, but they also prepared her for the moment she could clearly define what she does want. And perhaps most importantly, Savannah seems in no rush. She isn't chasing marriage to fix her life. She's building her life so that when the right man appears, he'll step into a story already in motion. As she puts it, "I'm not waiting for a man to save me. I'm waiting for a man who wants to join me." It's a powerful distinction, one that speaks to the growth Savannah has undergone in the spotlight and behind closed doors. For the first time, Savannah Chrisley isn't guessing at what love should look like. She knows. And while the world may speculate about who he'll be, Savannah has already painted a clear picture. The type of man she'll marry is one who will stand not just beside her, but with her, through laughter, faith, storms, and family. And if history has taught us anything about Savannah Chrisley, it's that when she sets her mind on something, she'll get it.